Evening. Well, hopefully you are geared up and ready to go for the GiveSI 30-hour community giving event. As part of that event, we're actually going to be doing some on-site at WSIL and be conducting some interviews with the local nonprofits that you have the opportunity to support for GiveSI. So we are going to jump right into our first nonprofit who's joining us, and she's going to tell us a little bit about why GiveSI is important to her and what the funding that she raises through the GiveSI program will be used to support for fighting cancer today. Sierra Johnson, thank you so much for joining us.
Sit down with you and our audience today. So fighting cancer. We are a Marion, Illinois-based nonprofit that supports cancer patients actively. One of the things that we support families with is direct, personalized, emotional, and financial support. And so you may be asking, what is emotional support, financial support? And so anything from calling up a family member and see they're behind on a bill or can't get to their next doctor's appointment. That's exactly what our organization does. We make sure that as they navigate throughout their cancer journey, that they have all the essential non-medical resources that they need so that they can continue through the fight.
So Sierra, tell me a little bit about the funding that you get through GiveSI. So we have opened up the GiveSI program right now. So if you are watching this live stream and you want to donate, you can actually go to givesi.org and go down and choose Fighting Cancer Today. But Sierra, tell us a little bit about what those funds are going to be used for. So if someone chooses to donate to GiveSI, where will that funding actually go?
100% of those funds are going to go right back to support those families who are affected by cancer. And so all of our services are actually at no cost. It's actually through generous donors like you all watching that keep our programs running so that our families don't have to choose between their health care and their light bill. Money is helping to make sure that our families and our community receives the necessary support, as I mentioned before, so that they can not only fight cancer, but regain their sense of normalcy beyond cancer treatment.
Yeah, and so Sierra, does that funding stay in Southern Illinois? So what is actually your service area?
So we actually support all of Southern Illinois. The funds that are will stay in Southern Illinois. And so when you're thinking about that neighbor, child, or their loved one, are 6 months into treatment, you think of Fighting Cancer Today because your dollars are going to help those family people that you know that are right here in our community.
And so, we have this opportunity through GiveSI to support lots of different organizations. And we always like to talk about what those organizations are doing and the impact that they're having in Southern Illinois. But part of that is just this idea that there are lots of nonprofit organizations in Southern Illinois, and we're here to support all of them. But at the same time, Sierra, it is really important that people look at the organizations who are providing services that impact Southern Illinois outside of what traditionally is provided, right? Because for the most part, when people think of those people who are fighting cancer, we really think of that medical diagnosis. And maybe we don't even see what else is behind it or what other options there are to help support those families. And so having an organization like Fighting Cancer Today really provides that necessary funding to be able to support all of those needs, whatever those are. And so, as part of being GiveSI, first of all, I just want to say thank you for being the first interview because you are, you're the one that gets to, kind of tell us a little bit about your organization, but you also, you're the person that gets to sit with me when we announce that GiveSI is open and ready to accept donations. So if you want to donate to Fighting Cancer Today and you want to help individuals in Southern Illinois and their families who are fighting cancer, more than just the medical diagnosis. With all they have, go on to givesi.org right now. Log on to that, search for Fighting Cancer Today, and make sure to make your donation to them to support Southern Illinois families. Sierra, a couple final words for us. What does this organization, mean to you and mean to the families? Do you have any stories that you'd like to share with us of how someone's funding really made an impact to a family in Southern Illinois?
Yeah, absolutely. This organization means so much to me as someone who's battling cancer. I know what these families are going through, and I return that back into the community. And we've had experiences where we've had a cancer patient who was on the eviction list because of the cost of medical bills. And it's because of donations like the ones that we're talking about that she was able to, who was feeling down and depressed. And because they received a phone call and a care package from our organization, they said that it came right at the time that they needed, and they feel so much support that they are going to continue. Your donations are really making a difference. And like I said, it means so much to me because I am someone who's battling cancer. And I know on those dark days when I feel by myself that I'm not by myself, because there's an entire community within Southern Illinois, so an entire community that's pouring into all of the families that are battling cancer. So it means so much to me, Michelle.
Sierra, and again, I just want to thank you so much for all the work that your organization is doing and stepping out to help families in Southern Illinois in ways that sometimes we just don't think about. So again, thank you so much for joining us as the first nonprofit being interviewed for the GiveSI program. Again, if you would like to support Sierra and her organization Fighting Cancer Today, please be sure to go to givesi.org and make your donation now. We'll be adding up all the scores and giving you updates all night on WSIL, so please be sure that you're watching. Huge shout out to Oasis Outdoors, who is our premier sponsor for this event. We want to thank them so much for everything that they've done in support of GiveSI, along with all of our other sponsors. So just wanted to say thank you so much, Sierra. I hope you have a good evening. And if you are ready to donate to GiveSI, consider donating to Fighting Cancer Today. Thank you, Sierra.
Thank you, Michelle. Have a good evening.
You too. Bye.